Circuit of Americas, aka Austin, Texas, COTA. That's where NASCAR was at this past weekend. We had Saturday truck racing. Corey Heim won. Then you had Kyle Larson, who won in an Xfinity race. JHN, John Hunter Nemechek, he came in second in that one. And then we had the Cup race. The Cup race went no full course cautions. What I mean to tell you, them daggone drivers, you had Corey LaJoie laying out on the ground after it was over. It's hot. You know, you got to think, they're in that car for 74 laps. And each lap was over a minute long. So you got to think how much time they're sitting there trying to, wheel this car around all these turns. I think it was like 12 turns. That's not the normal for the Cup Series racers and for NASCAR, period. They're usually going left. Here you had to go left, right, and left again. Especially those who were getting spent out of control on top of that. Speaking of getting spent out of control, number 50, who is known for his great open road racing, he helped with 2311 racing team and was in the Toyota number 50 car. And I will say a few racers from NASCAR wasn't particularly liking how this man was driving. And they let him know. He got spent a couple times. He got doored. They wanted him to know the way he doing things over here, he only here for, a small time to help out from time to time and to flash a little razzle dazzle. They weren't feeling his welcoming. And they let him know by the way they treated him on the track because they felt the way he treated others while he was racing on Sunday. So on top of that, let's get to the winner. I'ma call him Wheelin' Dealin' Willie B. William Byron, Liberty University's own, Hendrick Motorsports' own, Raptors' own, Willie B. He gets another one. He is the only Cup Series race car driver right now that has at least 10 wins in this 7th generation car. The only one right now who has at least 10 wins since they done came out with the car. That's why I call him Wheelin' Dealin' Willie B. The man is doing this thing right now. He led a total of 43 laps, which, including the last lap, they gave him the checker. Now, closely behind him was Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell, maybe another lap and a half. Woo, might have seen a photo finish right there, smell like that. But, and speaking of Christopher Bell, the veteran KB, Kyle Busch, had to let Christopher Bell know after the race how he felt. There was a little mix-up. Now, Christopher Bell did say in the post-race interview that, Kyle Busch, he hadn't seen the replay, so he don't technically know if he spent Kyle Busch, but if he did, it wasn't no intention. But he said he did apologize for turning Kyle Larson. So they got to, at least Christopher Bell was like, if I did do it, I apologize, but I don't remember, I got to look at the replay to say, yes, I did that or whatever the case is. So, good kid. He has 5 straight top 10s this season. 5. The young guy is on the move. He's on fire. Don't be surprised if you see Ty Gibbs in that checker flag in first place, burning it down somewhere this season. Right? It's like he's right there. Another person that ended up finishing pretty well, the best he's ever finished, Bubba Wallace. He had some issues. He got turned early. He had some issues. But guess what? He finished top 20. I believe he finished 16th, if not 15th. Right behind the owner, Denny Hamlin. So, with all that going on, a lot of people don't like COTA. I can't say if I like it or don't like it. Like, some people say, hey, why don't they just do this every few years? Not every year that NASCAR has to go here. Some don't like the penalties that, Chase Elliott, the people's driver, he got hit with a penalty for being off course too many times, and he had to take a drive through the pits at pit road speed, so that lessened his chance in that race. So it's just a lot that I can't say if I like the road courses or not. I'm like, I'm on the fence about it. But other people who might have been watching NASCAR 20-something years plus, they might feel something different. To me, it's like, okay, it's another different style of racing, different change of pace. I don't have a total dislike for it, and I don't have a total, yeah, let's go for it. I don't. But that's about it that happened with COTA. Let's get ready for next weekend. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Keep that go smack mentality. Smack like that.